Hello everybody and welcome to another book haul. I know I've done like a million recently, but it's just because I keep getting random like packages sent to me and they're all sent to me at like different times. And I should have just probably waited to do all of them in one, but you're just getting multiple hauls and I hope you guys are okay with that. I'm okay with that just because I like hauls. I think they're fun to watch and they're fun for me to film too. So yeah, today's haul is pretty exciting for me though because there are quite a few books in here that I'm extremely excited for. I have a couple of my most anticipated releases of the year in here. They're actually books that weren't even on like the list that I made at the beginning of the year. These are ones that I found out were coming out later this year and yeah, I'm so excited to have them and I cannot wait to start reading them. So yeah, I think I have a total of like 11 or so books here, so it's a decent number. So yeah, let's just dive right in and get into the books I have to show you. The first few books I have here are books that I once again recently ordered from Book Outlet. I'm a Book Outlet vlogger friend and I'm working with them for this video and they provide me with a gift card to order some books from their website and show you in my hauls. And I love ordering from them because they always have like a good selection of especially like backlisted books and some recent titles as well, since they sell like overstocked books. And I always get to find ones that like I never got to pick up earlier on and I've been meaning to pick up for a while. So that's what I did this time. First up, I have a set of books that actually ended up coming together, but I thought I was only ordering the one book and it ended up coming with two books, which was a nice surprise. And I feel like I should have known that because I think when I ordered it, it said that it came with both of these, but I was like, that doesn't make sense. It's just the one book. But no, I think the description was actually probably right. I mean, it was definitely right since I did get both books. But the book I ordered was Between Shades of Grey by Ruta Sepetys. And then it ended up coming with a paperback copy of I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. I do own this book in hardcover at home, but I don't have a copy here with me. And I started reading it like years and years ago and I just never finished it. So if I do want to continue reading it, it's pretty nice because now I have another copy here, which is good. But like I said, the reason I placed the order was actually for this book, which I recently just finished reading and I posted like a reading vlog where I finished it as well. So I can leave that linked on the screen if you'd like to watch it. I really, really loved this book. I love Ruta Sepetys and I wanted to collect all of her books, or at least like the ones that I've read or plan to read. I was really glad to find this on there because I, like I said, loved it. So I'm happy to have it. And also, again, this was a nice surprise. The next book that I have here that I ordered from Book Outlet is one that I actually ordered a while ago. I just never ended up hauling this one and I don't know why. I think I like forgot about it, which I don't really know how that happened. But that book is Nice Try, Jane Sinner. This is a book that follows the story of a girl who's in her freshman year of college, I believe, and I think she's going to film school, or she wants to go to film school or something. But I know that the main story is about like, I think a reality TV show that she's filming, like part of like the filming crew or something like that. Yeah, it's a student-run reality show. And I've just heard really, really good things about this. I really like reading YA books that are set in college. I like that perspective a lot. So I want to try and read as many of them as I can. And this has been like on a lot of people's lists for that. And it's been on my list to read for a while as well. So I was happy to find this on there too. And I'm excited to read it. All right, so moving along, next up, I have a series of advanced copies that were sent to me by publishers. First up, I have a book that was sent to me by Scholastic. So thank you to them. And I'm pretty sure that this is a middle grade, but the book is Doc and the Detective in Graveyard Treasure by Tim Tingle. This was unsolicited, so I did not know that I was being sent this, so I don't know anything about it, but this book comes out on October 15th. Yeah, so what I get from the synopsis, it's about this boy who's like super into like detective and mystery stories, and he's trying to uncover this mystery in his town. And it's definitely a middle grade novel, like you can tell from the size of the text. I feel like I'm so like out of the loop when it comes to middle grade like stories and series nowadays. Like I remember all the ones I read as a kid, obviously, and clearly there's like a whole world of new ones since more and more books come out every single year. I really don't read much of them, but sometimes I like miss the nostalgia of having like those short little chapter books, and this kind of reminds me of that. So yeah, thank you so much to Scholastic for sending this my way. The next advanced copy I have here is another one that was sent to me by Scholastic, and that is Shatter City by Scott Westerfeld. This book came out earlier this month in September. This again was unsolicited, but I'm pretty sure this is the sequel to Imposters. Is that the one that he had that came out like last year? I don't remember. I haven't read anything by Scott Westerfeld since the Uglies series, and that was when I was like in the 7th grade. But I actually do like seriously miss the Uglies series. I loved those books and I feel like I'd have to reread them to see if they still hold up for me or not, because I don't remember almost anything. I remember like 2 of the characters' names and that's about it. But yeah, I feel like Scott Westerfeld's just an author that has been off of my radar for so long. Part of me is, like I said, kind of tempted to go back and reread that series, and maybe I'd get back into Scott Westerfeld. I don't know. But if any of you have read them, please do let me know any of your thoughts on them, because I am kind of curious about how his books are. Next up here, I have another advanced copy that was released in September, and this one was sent to me by Fierce Reads, so thank you to them. And that is A Dream So Dark by L.L. McKinney, which is the sequel to A Blade So Black. I think that's the title of the first book. I don't really know too much about this series. I just know that it is in some way inspired by the story of Alice in Wonderland or the Queen of Hearts, something along those lines. So I think it's in some respects like not necessarily a retelling, but like a reimagining, or at least it uses like parts of that story and that world. But I have heard really, really good things about this series, and I think I do have a copy of the first book at home. So if I do ever plan to read this series, I can start with the first one, which will be good. But yeah, like I said, I've heard really great things about this, and I'm glad that the sequel is out now. So if you guys are interested in this series, or if you like the first book, you can check this one out now too. All right, so moving along, I'm actually gonna save the books that I'm most excited for last, even though one of them is an advanced copy. But it's just because I'm just so excited to talk about them, so I wanna save them for the end. But next up is another book that was sent to me, and this one is not an advanced copy, it's a finished copy. And that book is Creer's War by Nina Verla. This is a debut fantasy novel that has been pretty hyped up recently, and I've heard just nothing but good things about it. All I know about it is that it takes place in a fantasy world, and there's a romance between 2 girls, and something about like their love of saving this kingdom or world or whatever. I don't know. It just sounds like a lot of fun to me. And it's said to be a very like romance-based fantasy, which sometimes that's very much what I want, especially after I read Graceling this year. Like I just kind of want more romance-based fantasies, but like with romances that I actually like, and I feel like this one has the potential for me to actually really like it. So yes, I am very, very excited for this, and I'm hoping that I really love it. I also just adore this cover. I love like the sheen that it has with the colors. It kind of looks like almost like an oil spill, like the color of oil when it's reflecting in the sun, but it's also what's the word, embossed. Is embossed when it's like sticking out, and engraved when it's like in, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, the cover is embossed, so it has like a texture on it too, and it's really nice. It's super pretty, and the story sounds super intriguing, so I am very excited to check this one out. So thank you to Epic Reads for sending this to me. All right, so next up I have actually like a children's picture book, essentially. I think that's what this is. It's kind of like a graphic novel, but I'm not exactly sure what this would be classified as, but I actually got this from Zoe from Read by Zoe. She got this for me and sent it to me as a gift, so thank you so much, Zoe. But that is The Tea Dragon Society by Katie O'Neill. She got this for me because she read it, and then she said that she thought I would really like it, so she decided to send it to me so I can read it too. And I don't know anything about it whatsoever. I literally only know that it is illustrated and somewhat like a comic / graphic novel. And she also sent me pictures of like the cute little animals that are in here, and I was just like melting. They were so adorable. I love the art style. So yeah, I'm actually really excited to read this. I know it'll take me like probably 5-10 minutes to read this whole thing. But yeah, I'm really, really excited to try this out and see how it goes, because I have a feeling it's just gonna be something that's really sweet and just makes me smile, and I need that. So yeah, again, thank you, Zoe, and I am very, very excited to get to this. All right, so moving along to the last 2 books I have in this haul. These are the ones that I am so incredibly excited for. The first one that I have here is an advanced copy that was sent to me by Simon & Schuster, so thank you to them. And that is the advanced copy for The Toll by Neal Shusterman, which comes out this November. Oh my god. This is the final book in the Scythe trilogy, which, as you may know, I read Scythe and Thunderhead earlier this year, and I loved them. I love this series so much. It's so good, super captivating. It just makes me feel nostalgic for like the YA series that I used to read when I was younger, and it just gave me those feelings. So I love this series. It is so worth it. If you haven't picked them up, I highly recommend that you do. But the final book in the series comes out in November, and I have the advanced copy, and I'm so excited. I did not think they were gonna do advanced copies for this, but they did, and wow, I can't wait to start reading this. But also, it it's huge, like it's massive. I'm gonna check like the page count, which could easily be different in the finished copy, but with the advanced copy, it is 640, no, it's longer, hold on. Gotta get to the very end. 627 pages. Oh my God. I feel like Scythe and Thunderhead are decently long as well, but I don't think they're like 600 pages long. They're like 400, maybe Thunderhead is a little bit longer. I listened to it on audiobook, so I don't know the exact length of it, but yeah, wow. She thick, and I'm so excited to read this because the cliffhanger that we're left off on in both of those books, honestly, is just a lot. So I've been needing this and I just am so excited. I said that a million times, but it's just because I am. And lastly, we have probably the book that I'm the most excited for. I'm super excited for The Toll, don't get me wrong, but I don't even know what to expect out of this, but I can't wait. I can't wait. And I'm so happy it's in my hands. And that is because I am holding Now Entering Adamsville by Francesca Zappia, whom, if you don't know, is the author of one of my all-time favorite books, Eliza and Her Monsters. It's actually been a long time since I've talked about it, but I used to talk about it all the time because it's truly one of my favorite books ever. It's so good. And I have just been waiting for her to put out another book. And I didn't know this book was coming out until like a little bit ago, like not too long ago. And then when I found out, I was so excited because I need more of her writing, and oh my God, I literally know nothing about this book, like absolutely nothing about this book. Don't know any of the characters' names, don't know anything about the plot. I don't even know if it's contemporary or if it's fantasy or mystery because it looks a little bit spooky. I don't want to know. Do not tell me anything. I want to read this book and know absolutely nothing about it because that's just how I want to go into it and be totally surprised because that's what I love to do. So yeah, obviously all I know from it is what I can get from the cover, which says "Time to Face Your Demons," and then the back, which says "What if they're real?" I feel like I'm gonna absolutely love this and devour it. I feel like October is the perfect month to read it, and I just can't wait. This book isn't out yet, but the good news is that it comes out tomorrow on October 1st, so it's perfect timing. So yeah, everyone can get their hands on it tomorrow. If you are interested in reading this book, I know that I'm dying to read it, and it's definitely gonna be one that I read next month because I just need to. It's the perfect October book, even though I don't know what it's about, I just can tell. And even if it wasn't, I just need more Francesca Zappia books in my life. So yep, I cannot wait. All right, everybody, so there you have it. This is my book haul, my end of September book haul, fall book haul. I don't even know what I'm gonna call this. Oh my God, I'm actually balancing this all on one hand. This is so heavy. Why does anyone lift weights? We should just all lift books. But yeah, I'm very, very excited to have all these books and I can't wait to read so many of them. Expect a couple of them in upcoming reading vlogs, probably. Okay, I'm gonna put this down now because I'm too weak for this. But thank you all so much for watching this video. Let me know in the comments down below what's a book that either you bought recently or you got from the library that you're really excited to read. I would love to know. If you'd like to follow me on any of my social media, all my links are in the description box as always. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!